Hello everyone. This video I dedicate to our friends. So our House Marshal Zinfado has asked us to make a suggestion on how to make effective villages. I want to dedicate one video to that. Here's the video. So the first thing first, you want to make the most faith building in a village as much as you can. I have no faith buildings to build here. I have built them already all. You have to have a space for these buildings. So face buildings always go around corners far away and where you have a space. I've tried to make the most space available for them and put half of them outside because they're bulky buildings. If you see here the cathedral, the big building here, this one, 3/4 of it is outside. And this one also three quarter of it is outside of the village space. So I have a lot of space here. I have 164 buildings here. I still have a space to build a lot of things more. You have three places of gathering materials. Four places of gathering materials. Sorry, one is the stockpile, one is the village hall, and one is the granary, and one is the inn. So inn only collects brews, granary collects only food, stockpile collects weapons and resource materials, and the rest of the things goes to the village hall. The approximation of other buildings to this building dedicates how much bonus they give. So for example, this one here gives 24 because we are in age 5, and this one gives 21 because it's a little bit further. So I always try to make the most of it. I always tend to put the houses behind the village because they are big buildings, and if I put these small things behind the village hall, I don't know what I'm doing behind the village hall because you cannot properly see what is happening behind the building. This building is very tall, so if I place this a small formal garden here behind of it, I cannot move it, I cannot touch it, I cannot see it, and I cannot place something efficiently beside it. This is the maximum capacity, 20. As you can see, I can hold 203 villagers in this village, but the other one that my friend made, it can only hold 200. The difference between this design and the previous design is 3. The other buildings we want to get the highest multiplier from them is this justice buildings, because this popularity penalty is -5, and you want all of the honor bonus. So if for example you want to place this here, you get -5 and 21. It doesn't worth it at all. And I normally never build the stocks. I normally just place one, the giblets, and if I think I can make it, I place the stretching rack. I use this village to recruit, so I normally recruit a lot of troops from this village. So I don't care so much about the popularity because I always bribe them and bring more. +5 is not making a difference for me. You want to put your buildings tidy to have the maximum space. You have to always make them look tidy. Like they have to pack them together to be able to place another building in that space and not waste the valuable space. I always place the houses around and then the honor building is in front. I always make this arrangement so this 3 building can give me 6 bonus popularity, and these 2 doesn't matter because they're so bulky. If I place them near the hall, I cannot place anything else. Then let's talk about the honor villages. There is a big problem here, as you notice. Now let me show you a little quick. So this is another village from another world. So here I make 433. For example here, which without research, I make 291 because the village hall is further away. I haven't played a premium token yet. There is something like a oval shape in the center of the village hall, and this oval shape that you can see in the center, that one is the actual storage. So you have to always make them closer and closer to this. So here is 32 and nearer is 32 as well. So it starts from here. But at the back, because the building is blocking it, you have to be just next to it. So in the front you have more space of building them compared to the back. Same goes for the granary, but the granary is just the walls of the granary, something like that. So back to Word 2, let's say I want to convert this. You get these options. You have lowland, valley side, salt flat, river 1, river 2, marsh, plains, highland, mountain peak, and forest. I will talk about them in another episode or another tutorial, but this is the lowland. You always get that as your starting village. This is the highland. So you have pitch here. It says it in the, when you want to select them, it says what it has, what it doesn't have. Valley side and salt flat. This is the river 1, which produces spice, and this is river 2. The next one is the mountain peak. You can build things this side. This is a big mountain peak here. You can build on top of it. You can make a lot of metalware here. Also, you can make a lot of iron here. This is the forest. Forest is, there's a lot of wood. Then it's the marsh. This is the marsh. You can build a lot of pitch extraction buildings here. Siege workshop here makes 10 catapults a day. But in the same parish, this one makes 8 catapults. So it makes 1.7 more catapults a day. The plains. The plains, we can make a lot of vegetables and bread. Bread grows good here. It doesn't make so much wood and stone, that's it. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. These villages are just started. So, thank you for watching and until next one.